Hello friends, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 17th of September, and I'm speaking quietly because my family is asleep and we're just gonna let them sleep, although it is a little bit late in the morning. It's 10:30. And I don't really know why I'm turning on the camera. I'm just feeling called to chat. And I just keep hearing this little voice in my head saying, create, don't consume. So that's why I turned on the camera. I don't know what vlog or what video this clip is gonna end up being in, if at all. I need scissors. But here we are. Oh geez. So this angle's not working. I have been on a very slow journey to bettering my health and wellness. Now that I feel like more stable in my motherhood, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I definitely was putting my wellness on the back burner for a while there, while I was adjusting to things and healing from my C-section. But now that I feel a bit more centered, I guess, it's time to actually focus on wellness things. So this past week, I've been making an effort to wake up earlier and also to go for a morning walk with our dog. She's elderly, so it's a pretty slow pace, which is fine for me. We go down a hill and then up a hill back to our house. And today is day 3 of that. And it's been a really nice change, because then I get back from our walk and I feel like I can check off just a little thing off my to-do list immediately, and I feel more energized to continue on being productive in the day. I'm not working currently, so it's not like I have a 9-to-5 to go to or anything. But anyway, I'm making up my greens. This is my greens drink that I've had every day for the last, we're getting close to 4 years now, but it's been about 3.5 years, which is Arbonne's greens powder. I mix in their gut health, and then I do an energy fizz, which is 55 milligrams of caffeine, and they're all different flavors and they all taste freaking amazing. From the sounds of what my ice machine just made, I think it's not working again, which is great, just freaking fantastic. Today on the docket, we have not a ton. I need to clean in my kitchen, I need to dust the house, and I need to continue working on this knitting project. So I'm knitting the Frame Your Face cowl by Andrea Mowry. This is the pattern. Fun fact, you can put your knitting patterns on your Kobo, which I love to do, especially because I can write on it with the stylus. It's great. And I need to have it done by next week because it's her birthday. Did I mention it was for my cousin? I think I did. Yeah, her birthday's next week and I'm nowhere near being done. And I almost ran out of yarn, so I had to pivot a little bit. But we're making it work. So I need to work on that today. I took a break earlier this week to make this for my friend's daughter, whose 2nd birthday party is this weekend. So I made her a goose, and then Felix ended up loving this goose. So then I made him a goose. And he's been this goose's poor neck has just been gone through it already. It's anyway. Yeah, so I made 2 geese They're not perfectly identical, but whatever. So I haven't been knitting on this freaking cowl, which needs to be done. Literally in 6 days at like the latest. So I'm going to power through my cleaning and get to knitting. Quite frankly, I'll probably do some knitting before I do cleaning also. So anyway, that's the update for me for now. And yeah, there's not really any point to this. I guess it's just like a proof of life. Proof of life vlog. Anyway, hope you're having a good day. Good morning, everybody. It's Knit City today, and I'm so excited. So today is Sunday, September 28th, and I'm going to Knit City, Vancouver today. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's 9:23 in the morning, so technically the market is open already, but I'm bringing along my baby, so the neighbors are doing stuff. What are they doing? Anyway, I find that with the skin tint that I'm using, that if I wear mascara, it like transfers. So I'm not wearing any mascara, but I feel like it still looks like, I don't know. Anyway, that's besides the point. It's Knit City. My son is still asleep, so I need to wake him up. Well, I need to feed him, so I'm gonna change his diaper, get him dressed, feed him, and then we're hitting the road. Okay, so I did not film a single thing while we were in there, Felix and I, but we just finished at Knit City. We were there for almost 3 hours, which is actually quite impressive, which also means that Felix is probably going to be getting hungry soon, so I'm going to make this very quick so we can get home. But I did a bit of damage, and Koigu obviously gave us a beautiful little tote bag. So Koigu is not all that I got though, but I'll just do a really super quick run through of what I got. Starting at the Sweet Georgia booth, I didn't get any yarn from them, but I did get this, which is 52 weeks of scrap yarn by Lane Publishing. This, I have so much scrap yarn, and I'm totally the type of person that buys like a single skein of stuff and then never knows what to do with it. So I did do a really quick flip through of this, and there are some really good projects and some really cool ideas of how to use up scrap yarn. So we bought this. Then I got a couple of tools. So I got this guy. I'm the type of person that never really knows 100% if a yarn is going to be the correct weight for a pattern. So I wanted to get this. So you just like lay your yarn in the grooves and it tells you what it is considered. So we got that guy. And then for other tools, I got these little stitch markers from Dragon Strings, which I got ones that are useful, but they had some really good ones that had like swear words on them. But I just got the little stitch markers that say, well, here they are. Right? So yarn over, slip, slip, knit, knit two together, make one left, make one right, increase, decrease, because your girl sometimes has trouble keeping track of where she is in the pattern. So hopefully these help. I was hoping to see the stitch markers that had like the numbers, so you could have like a like they're all like attached together, and every time you finish you remove a number so you know how many more rounds you need to do. But honestly, I might be able to make those, so we'll see. Felix is getting chatty, so we're gonna hurry it up here. Then as far as yarn goes, I did get some Koigu. So I got these. So this is Koigu Andra, and it's a brushed merino. I've never worked with anything quite like this, but I do love Koigu yarn. So I picked up 2 of these. Not sure 100% what I'm gonna make with them, but I just couldn't resist. Like, these colors are so good, and I'm trying to add more bright, fun color into my life and my wardrobe. So we got those. Along that same vein, from Okanagan Dye Works, I got this, which is like a super fun texture. This is a fingering slub, which is superwash merino and nylon, and the color is Crazy Kids. That is just so fun. I love this texture. These colors don't totally go together, but that's fine. I'm thinking like a Sophie scarf or some sort of like thin scarf. There actually is a pattern from this next dye, or this next booth, what was this one called, that I'm gonna make with these. So, and I think that this would actually work really well with that pattern as well. So this is from Yarn Indulgence. Look at these. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. So this is their sock marl, and the colorway is First Fall. And these are hand dyed in New Brunswick, which is very cool actually. I didn't realize that when I was in there, but I just love these colors. This is actually going to be a project for my aunt's birthday. And then this is their Surrey Silk Fluff, which is baby Surrey alpaca and silk. And this is the colorway Nikki. I'm going to hold these together. I'm going to do a swatch first to make sure that I do like it, but I'm going to knit these or hold these together, and I'm going to put a picture here of the scarf in question, but I think that's what I'm going to be casting on. I'm going to cast it on today. And that's my haul, I'm pretty sure. So I didn't go too crazy. Oh, also I found this pattern, which, look at these socks. They have little sheep on them. So I love this. So we're gonna look up this pattern and probably buy it. So I'm buying this pattern. I'm gonna buy the pattern for this scarf, and then perhaps I will make something out of that Koigu from this book. We'll see, like maybe a toque or something. Anyway, that's my little haul. I am proud of myself. I didn't go too crazy, but at the same time, this shit wasn't cheap. Like, this alone was like $80, which is insanity. But also, I freaking love Koigu, and this just looked so fun. And it was a bit of a treat yourself kind of day. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna go and drive home now and then feed Felix, because I'm sure that he's getting hungry. He was such a good boy in there. So that's it for now. What is up, friends? It is the next day. It is just about noon on the Monday after Knit City. And last night, also Felix here is just chattering away to his little otter toy. It's very cute. So if you hear him, that's what he's doing. Hi, Bubs. Hi. But when I got home yesterday, I caked up a couple of skeins of the yarn that I got. I did leave one of the Koigu not caked just quite yet, because frankly, I probably shouldn't have caked any of the Koigu, because I'm not, or any of the yarn other than what I'm using, but I just get so excited. I want to see what it looks like in the cake. So the Koigu, it literally is like cotton candy. I know, I'm obsessed with it. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I am freaking loving the way that this looks and feels. I'm obsessed. And I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but this is a 90% extra fine merino, brushed merino, and 10% nylon. So I don't know. I feel like this could make a really cool, like, because I don't have a ton of it, I need to be a little bit conservative with how I use it. So I'm thinking this could be a really cool yoke of a sweater. of some sort. I don't know. I'm gonna need to figure that out because I think that it could add some really cool texture to the yoke of the sweater. Like if I did a sweater in like a navy and then used this as like the pop of color in the yoke. I don't know. I'm sure that Stephen West has a pattern that would, oh my goodness. Felix is being a hot mess right now. Here you go, honey. Here you go. I know. So I'll need to look into that and figure out what I want to do with it. But, oh, I love this so much. Then we have this one, which is the Okanagan Dye Works Fingering Slub Superwash with nylon. And this is also, oh, it's such a cool texture. I'm really excited that I decided to go with some textures that I've never tried before. Like I've never knit with a slub and I've never knit with brushed merino. But like, oh, I just think this looks so cool. And when I was, honey, okay. When I was caking this up, it's like so rainbow. Like it's obviously coming across very like pink, purpley blue, which are definitely like the main colors in this, but there is the whole rainbow throughout in like small bits and pieces. This also, I feel like, could make a really cool yoke of a sweater. I don't know. Or a really interesting texture sock, considering that it is a superwash merino with nylon. I could try to use this for like the body of a sock. So I don't know, but if you guys watching have any pattern suggestions for either of these, please let me know because I'm open to them. So yeah, caked up these, and then I also caked up these. These are from Yarn Indulgences, which is a new to me company that I freaking am obsessed with. Their stuff was beautiful. I could have honestly bought their entire store, but I picked two, and I'm knitting something for my aunt. This video now will probably either not go up until after I give it to her, or I don't know. But anyway, not that I think she's gonna watch this if I don't like advertise it anywhere online. Anyway, these are beautiful. So this is their sock marl in First Fall. I'm just obsessed. And then this is their Surrey Silk Fluff in the colorway Nikki. And I'm holding them together. So this is the pattern that I'm doing is also a Yarn Indulgences pattern. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll put the name up here. But this is how it's working up so far. It's kind of like a Sophie scarf, but it has a bit more of an interesting shape to it. But the lighting here is not great, and it's raining, so I can't even do like natural light. Actually, let's see. I'll hold it. Let's go to the window and I'll see what how it's looking. But it's definitely got this like bright green halo going on. And I think that it's working together quite nicely. It is reading a little bit like swamp, but my aunt loves greens. So I think that she's gonna like this quite a bit, but yeah. Anyway, let's go to the window and I'll hold it up and we can see. Okay, so it's really quite a rainy day here in Vancouver today. So let me just move this here. So we got, this is the green. Let me just, there we go. Here's the green. Oh my gosh, it looks even better, honestly, in the natural light. And then, ooh, here is the First Fall. This, like on the camera, in the cake, is definitely reading a lot more like browns. But in person, it has so much green in it. And then together, here is the beginning of this pattern, which I just think is super cool. And I'm actually really, really enjoying the pattern so far. I love these slip stitches. running up the center. It just makes it like a little bit more interesting than a Sophie scarf. And originally I was going to knit my aunt a Sophie scarf. I've done that before, like for myself, and I really love it. But when I saw this pattern yesterday, I was like, ooh, actually, I think that that will look really cool. So this is how far we are with this one. I'm liking it. I think I'm liking it. I think as it grows, I think it'll all come together. And I really hope that my aunt likes these colors. But I don't know. Something about it is it's very cool. Okay, really quickly, because I liked how those ones looked so much in the natural light, I just need to look at this. Wow. This is just stunning in the natural light. And then let's look at this one. Yeah, like that's just... Okay, now I'm done. Yeah. Okay. Hello, friends. Happy freaking Thursday. Today is the 9th of October. Put my ring back on. Today is the 9th of October. It's been an interesting time lately. We just upgraded and got fancy new mics. This is the Lark M2 from Hollyland. I literally just got them in the mail. Oh no, Felix dropped his toy. Where is it? Where'd it go? I have been wanting to get like a wireless lav mic for a while because I do believe that audio is almost more important than like the video quality, frankly, because trying to listen to a video with bad audio is just not fantastic. It's just almost impossible. And not that the iPhone has bad audio, but if you have the ability to boost the quality, why wouldn't you? And it's on a really good sale right now for Amazon Prime days. Here you go, bud. Anyway, the last like month of my life has been a complete and total blur. I am editing this video and like trying to piece everything together, which is proving a little bit difficult because I vlogged so sporadically over the last month that it's kind of like a little bit disjointed. So I apologize for that. But moving forward, I think things are going to be a bit more streamlined, organized, and like good. I finally feel like I'm getting my mojo back. I've been feeling like I've been in a little bit of a funk for a few months, honestly. Just like adjusting to mom life, which has been fantastic and wonderful. And we are so lucky to have like literally the best, most perfect, well-behaved, healthy, happy baby ever. It's not that we don't have our struggles. There's definitely some things that we are working on. But overall, our transition into parenthood has been very smooth sailing. Oh, I know. And now we're in a phase where everything goes in our mouth. So, and he needs to be constantly entertained. You get him. You get him. There you go. Yeah. So now that I feel like I kind of have a good handle on things in motherhood, I am able to take a little bit of extra time and focus on like the things that I want to do, the things that I want to achieve, and like start actually setting some new goals. So it's been really kind of an exciting time. A lot of planning has been going on, and yeah, so, oh my goodness. Basically, I'm super excited to share this. This toy is just like covered in formula and slobber. Here you go. You're so funny. I'm very excited to talk about kind of what you'll be able to expect here on this channel and what content I am excited to start creating. I believe I said this earlier in this vlog. I really am in this era of wanting to create more than I consume. And I know, bubbies. It's all very exciting. You get them. Yeah, you show them. You get them. Yeah. It's really like lighting like a spark in me. And I'm, oh my gosh, he just puked. Hold on. Bubs. Oh my goodness. I seriously need to change your outfit. I know. We're going to change you right after this. Or maybe we'll do it now. Please hold. Did I put my son in a Christmas onesie? Yes, I did. I know, honey. I know. We don't love when we transition from being held into being strapped in your chair. I know that. I'm sorry. Once you're in there, you're fine though. There you go. There's that. And obviously, because of drool, etc., we're going to put this bib on you immediately. Oh, look. Oh boy, motherhood, I tell you. It is my greatest joy, but also it is exhausting. But he's just my everything. I wouldn't change it for the world. Now he will be entertained for a little bit, I hope. And I, quite frankly, don't really remember where I was and what I'm saying. So anyway, I guess I'll just start back at the beginning, and editing me will decide what goes where. But yeah, so vlogging this past month was very sporadic. I'm looking forward to moving forward into some more consistency. I have a lot of new ideas that I want to work on and create and share. I really want to share more of my motherhood journey. It was a long road to get here. If my knowledge and experience can help even one person that may be going through the same thing, that makes it all worth it to share. But also I really like just sharing because I really like looking back on the things that I have created over the years. And I know that I've said that here many times before. So yeah, here in this space, I really am stepping into what feels like a very creative era of my life. I just got the new Cricut Maker 4. And I promised myself if I got the Cricut Maker 4, we're going to be utilizing it to its capacity, which means I am learning a crap ton of new tools and materials, because previously I had the Explore Air 2 and all I ever cut was paper. I have been a paper crafter. Specifically, I use the Cricut for paper crafting, and I never really strayed from that. But now that I have the Maker 4, I am excited to see just how versatile of a tool it can be. I'm excited to try cutting fabric. I'm excited to try engraving. I got a few things to try engraving, which I'm sure I will make videos on. And just a bunch of other things that the Maker 4 can do that I am so stoked to expand my crafting horizon, because currently it's just been knitting and paper crafting. Also, let me know if this is something you would be into seeing. I'm gonna do it regardless, probably, but I have been watching a lot of like scrapbook with me videos. And also a couple of people have been posting like knit with me videos where it's just like chill vibes, knitting, drinking tea, reading, like things like that. I think I'm going to start doing things like that just because it's really fun for me. I love watching them. So why wouldn't I create things that I would love to watch as well? Anyway, I also plan on sharing recipes here. I haven't shared or done any sort of like cooking videos and whatnot in a long time, but it is something that I'm very passionate about. So I will probably do that. So basically this is going to be your cozy, crafty, creative corner. Whoa. Where I'm going to be sharing lots of different makes, not necessarily tutorials, but definitely like vlogs of the process of like the projects that I'm working on. And I have some really cool ones coming up for just like our house personally, and also wedding related. I'm so excited. We are finally in wedding crafting mode. And I just keep adding more and more projects to my plate, honestly. So may as well make some content as I'm doing it, right? Anyway, that's very long-winded. Let me know how you like the audio. Let me know what you're excited to see. If there's anything you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. I love reading comments. I don't get a ton of them, but I do love reading them when I do get them. And if you managed to watch all the way through this video, you are a real one. I love you. Thank you. And I think that's it from us for now. What do you think, Felix? He's done. He's done. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. So have a good one.